Nick. I'm gonna catch you, bro. Alright, peace, brother.
Picture it as what you wanna see, Then you finally understand what you need. Only time you see it when your eyes weepin', and you close them. Now I feel like there's another reason, and you don't wanna see me. It's just like I bear weight, and it all unravels like a spiral staircase. You don't just interrogate me, you squeeze my whole guts out. I'm a bottle of some toothpaste, you roll me, it just bust out. You got me out of breath like I'm chasing for the bus now, or chasing at the sun up from sunrise to sundown. And it's undoubtable that you always been upset, cause you won't let up with asking me. You won't let up with asking me how much better it can get. And when I found out what's been keeping you up over on the deep end, it's like I'm severed at the neck. And there's a message I've been keeping, and a reason I've been holding, and it's better just to let it be forgotten. They want me out like Charles, and you've been seeing how they treated us, how when they needed us we would teleport right to them in a millisec. But now just asking for some help, you labeled villainous. They got a will for us, and I've been looking at the signs, and it's just really just another line that got you tired, and it's been filling up. You feel it now, and it could be 100 years from now. You the hurricane whirlpool living in my iris. Always love the ocean, and I know that it's requited. When I had a hummingbird to lift me to an island, looking at the waves while it hold me like a lighter, arms to the side, and I know it's true. Got the boy crying blood in the vocal booth. One love, I wrote to you, close as I could have ever got told you to. Picture it as what you wanna see, Then you finally understand what you need. Only time you see it when your eyes weepin', and you close them. Now I feel like there's another reason, and you don't wanna see me. It's just like I bear weight, and it all unravels like a spiral staircase. And I feel it coming down, and it starts next day, but it all circles round like a spiral staircase. You the general, the top of the chain. You the brain, grab your teeth with your jaw, grab your prey with your fangs. You an owl in the midnight, I walk when the moon walk, just to see you lurking and you ducking in the boondocks. Said I ain't a role model, and everything I do is not for these kids to follow, and it wouldn't take a tutor for me to teach them something about the way that they've been rooted. And when I'm at the corner just trying to cross the light, I see some cats running around breaking scooters. I just duck my head down and I look away, cause these days even babies out here waving K's, and day to day the news page will dent your faith. That man bled out looking at the ceiling fame. Thing is, he made a call, man, he could've stayed. Thing is, there was a cop just a block away, and I don't mean to budge or to propagate, but when I break away from this awful place, I love it like I love the way that chocolate tastes. Take granted what we got when we got it safe. That's the #1 problem about this modern day. You hope you break these down before you build them back up, cause your trust and your pride, man, they had it abduct. Like you got a piece of shrapnel lodged up in your abduct. That's just another thing that comes, gotta slow down, cause when you build them shits about this high, it starts to slow now. Picture it as what you wanna see, Then you finally understand what you need. Only time you see it when your eyes weepin', and you close them. Now I feel like there's another reason. Your forehead's bleeding cause your crown is sore, feels like a bird's nest living right on top your skull. And you'd find out if you count the thorns, there's one for each grain of sand that surrounds the shores. You sad cause the glass on the house ain't shattered, and then you threw a stone and it flew right past it. You glad when it's hard, right? You never disrupted. Mad about a mountain that had never erupted, and every time it's not outside you just say it ain't nothing compared to how it was a couple days before. And you wanted to see some color in your cheeks, but you never smile though. You say that if you did then it would stretch a mile long on the first step, and you leave the ground on the second one, and it's turning now. my hand on the rail, and I see where I stand as my path all twisted like a DNA strand. If I squint my eyes, maybe I still really ain't there, so I can't be messed up by the thing that God said. Unstoppable force, and I ain't lose yet, so I can work for it my entire damn day. You got a purpose too, dog, you aren't useless. You don't gotta look for a higher answer. And now that you see what's been written, you get that the letters all fit in like the side of your face. Why doubt the beauty in them just cause they ain't bloom yet, and the petals all twisted like a spiral staircase?